Hello everyone, it's not going to be a mega long video for you today, but I've got one record to show you that I've received in the post today. So I was scrolling through eBay just a couple of days ago on some rare downtime, and something caught my eye, and I thought, that seems like quite an unusual one. And it seemed like quite a good price for what it is as well. So I did a quick little search on Discogs, and it turns out that this record has only ever been sold once on Discogs, and that was all the way back in 2015. There's only one copy of it for sale on Discogs in the whole of the world, and that happens to be here in Blighty. But the seller wants, I think, optimistically, is asking £1,500 for it. Can you believe it? Have you ever paid £1,500 for a record? I certainly haven't. So I do think that this is a little bit of a rarity. So enough of the chit chat. Let's set the camera up and have a look together. So first things first, it seems to be well packaged, so that's always appreciated. I've bought a fair few records on eBay recently. In fact, I've got another parcel to open up after this, but I'm not going to show that to you because I don't think it's terribly interesting. It's just some Beatles reissues I happen to get for a really good price, and I don't think I need to show you any more Beatles reissues. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so it's a copy of Led Zeppelin 2, as you can see, and it is still in its shrink wrap. There is the spine. Catalogue number Atlantic SD 8236. So I think a slightly unusual thing about this is that the vast majority of Led Zeppelin 2s came in a gatefold sleeve, and it seems like this is not a gatefold sleeve. Hence all the credits printed on the back. We'd usually expect to find them on the inside of the gatefold. But wow, so the fact that this is still in its shrink wrap is really quite something. Let's take a look at the record. Is there anything else in here? No, there's nothing else in here. It's just the sleeve and the record. So, brilliantly, the condition of the record matches that of the sleeve, in that I would say it's possibly never ever been played. So here is side A, and what does it say on the matrix there? It's an etched matrix, SD236, and what does that say? Can you make it out? Does that say 19? No, no, it says A. Silly me, obviously. Wow. So if you look really closely at the small print, you might be wondering where this is from. So this is manufactured in the Philippines. It's got quite an unusual mark there. Parry member approved, whatever the heck that means. Okay. So it's absolutely stunning. In fact, I would say that is near mint. Let's take a look at side B. Okay, same again. It's just got the same catalogue number, just etched into the matrix there, followed by B. So that's a bit bland and nondescript, really. But there we go. And yeah, I was just looking for any misprints on the label. I don't think there is, but I have noticed a bit of a discrepancy here, I think. I think one of the timings of the songs is different on the sleeve than it is printed on the labels there. But yeah, isn't that something? What a cool item. Have you ever seen one of those before? What's the most obscure Zeppelin record in your collection? I don't even particularly like Led Zeppelin, but yeah, I had to have that. So I hope you enjoyed looking at that with me, and I'm sure I'll be back soon with some other nonsense. I don't think I've done a food review or a beer review for a while, so should probably do one of those. People seem to like them for some reason. But that's it for now, so I'll see you again soon. Goodbye!